All right, welcome back to, I almost said 60 Minute Success, then almost said The Good Life. I have too many talk shows, guys. Yes, you're probably getting sick of hearing me on the radio. Welcome back to the Cash Cow Show.
Welcome back to the rotating shows. Coming to you live from the 13th floor of the Acme building.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Executive Recording Studios.
Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, so wrapping up our first episode of the Cash Cow Show. How do you feel? How does this whole thing, just come from an idea sitting in an elephant bar to creating this thing?
Feels really good. I'm really happy that we get to do this for people because I know a lot of people are looking for a way to invest money, secure their incomes. Agents...
Or just get better.
Yeah, agents just get better, improve their business, provide more services to people. Families that have properties they're inheriting, people that are looking and going, good Lord, man, the guy that's president I don't know, like, and trust. I don't want to be in the stock market. Where can I invest in that's going to give me a hedge against being indigent when I get older?
Exactly. So give us one tip that people could use right now to get started. And I'm assuming that's pretty broad. So investor tip and then an agent tip.
Twofer tips.
Twofers. All right, what do we got?
All right, for the investor tip, the twofer on the investor tip is build out the team of the right people. And on your team, you need a tax advisor.
Okay.
You need a financial advisor.
Okay.
You need a real estate agent that works with investors. So it's not going to be the first guy you call. It's definitely not going to be the guy that mailed you a postcard.
Well, it'd essentially be the last guy you call.
Well, hopefully.
Because you hired him.
No. You're probably going to call a couple and then call one back.
But that's the last guy you call.
You're right. I keep trying to trip him up and he won't let me. And a real estate attorney.
Okay.
Now, if you're lucky and you work hard and you know some people, you can get lucky like me and get a real estate attorney who's also a broker who also understands business. There aren't a lot of those guys around.
No, there's not. A lot of one-trick ponies out there.
A lot of one-trick ponies out there. So an investor, you want to do that, and then you want to start going to and just sit down and listen. But you want to find like a meetup group or an investor group, guys that are doing wholesale properties because you can buy those cheap because you're going to rent it out. You're not trying to fix and flip and get rich like the dog and pony guys that run through town.
Well, you're going to get rich if you create the system, the model, and put all of those pieces into play. And as we move along further in the show, I'm going to show you some of my expertise in assets and liabilities and understanding Robert Kiyosaki's ESBI quadrant. I've got my whole formula, and it works. It works very, very well.
It does.
We're getting filthy rich, literally getting filthy rich off of creating real estate in radio, essentially. We buy and create airtime, and we put this great content out there, and it's exactly the same. It's actually a real estate model that we use for radio.
And the reason we make a good team is it's my real estate model in that we're not taking from everybody. We're not the guy running around knocking on doors going, buy my stuff here. We got free stuff.
Money is nothing more than the exchange of value for value. So if I give you something of value, you're going to give me something back.
Yes.
If I can give you what you're going to need for you to grow and help you, succeed in your business, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to come back to me and buy more of my products.
Right.
I give you more value, you're going to come back and buy more of my products. The bottom line is I'm helping you get rich, you're helping me get rich, and then you're going to turn around and tell your friends because you're going to want to help your friends.
Yep.
Bottom line, I give you something you need, you give me something I need. Done is done.
And it's funny you say that you're going to help your friends. I've been in a position where, and they've even been comedy sketches about it, where one guy has a lot of money, a lot of disposable income, and your friends haven't progressed that far. And so when you go out, you're picking up the tab, you're buying the drinks, you're doing the show things, you're flying people around, and eventually your friends start to fade off. And you're like, well, where the hell did everybody go? Because these aren't my old friends; these are my new friends. And
well, what's really weird, what I've noticed as I've started becoming successful is people will come to me with their money problems, and they'll say, well, what do I do? And I tell them exactly what to do. And they're like, yeah, but that just seems like it's, yeah. And then they don't listen, and then they continue to have money problems. And then they start to resent the fact that I continue to increase my wealth and continue to get rich, and they're still suffering. And then we just part ways because we no longer see eye to eye. I love you to death. I want to be there for you. I want to help you grow, but you have to listen. I was talking with somebody the other day, and he was saying, you know, somebody's been telling me that X so and so is just. I hear a lot of people complain, you know, gripe about this one person, and I'm sitting down with somebody and I said, hey, what's going on with so and so? You know, I'm hearing a lot of people complain. I said, yeah, the people that are complaining don't have any money, and the people that they're complaining about has a lot of money.
Yeah,
and obviously he's doing something that works. And I thought about it, and I went, you know, you're absolutely right. They can complain all they want. This guy is able to provide so much value to people that, yeah, there's going to be the have-nots that are going to complain about him. So, yeah, just leave it at that.
Yeah, there's people that no matter how much you try to help them, they won't get out of what they know to move into something better for themselves.
Well, Cash Cow Systems is here for that. Yep. That's why we have the Cash Cow Show. I love your philosophy. I love everything that you're doing. I love everything that we're doing together.
Thank you.
I think that this is going to do a lot of great things for a lot of people. I think we're on the start of something absolutely huge. And bottom line, listen up. Guys that are listening, guys that are watching, guys and girls, whatever. If you're one of those if you're in Oregon and your driver's license says other, listen up. Okay? Listen up. The bottom line is this. I've got 20 years experience in business and entertainment. He's got 40 years experience in real estate.
Yep.
Listen, we have the answers. If you're just getting started, if you've been in the business 10 years, if you're not making the money that you feel like you should be making, just cruise over to the website, cashcowsystems.org, and just listen to the courses. Listen to the audio. You don't have to buy it. You don't even have to buy it. Just listen to it.
Yeah, just go there, listen. If you're a landlord and like tips for agents, because I said I do too. Tips for agents is to go out and go to one of those real estate investment groups and just sit there. Introduce yourself, but don't be the guy running around handing out cards looking like a used car salesman on Friday. Mm-hmm. Just hand out your cards. If they ask what you're doing, just say, I'm expanding my education.
Absolutely.
Period. You don't mumble another word.
Yeah.
If they press you, just, I'm really here to learn. I'm here to listen.
Yeah. And take it in. And here's the whole thing. Nobody likes to know it all. Nobody likes to know it all. Always be green. Always be attentive. Again, guys, cashcowsystems.org. Absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining me for episode 1 here.
Yeah,
I think it was successful. We'll see what happens. And until then, take care. God bless. And we'll see you next time.
If you love it, hit the Facebook page and give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.